utilities out to be able to, when we widen the road, to have the utilities in the parkway, the grassy part, outside the curb. Yes, sir.
The cemetery was a challenge or something, if I recall.
Well, for design, yeah. So in design, you don't disturb cemeteries. So it winds up being something like Johnson Creek. It's there. I just have to design around it, which is part of the reason with the radiuses of the direct connectors. In order to do things, it kind of moves to the west. I mean, it's kind of two purposes. It allows us to work, tear down, work, tear down, work, tear down, so we can sequence the work, but also with those radiuses and arcs that we're not right over the cemetery. Yes, sir.
Some of the roadways don't allow any safety areas. In other words, if you have car trouble,
Yes, sir.
some of those areas are so narrow that if you have car trouble, you're right in somebody's way.
And we would like to have areas to do that, and we could do that if we could take a lane away from the highways. But because the right-of-way, Txdot purchases just the right-of-way that they need to build the roadway, to maintain the traffic and to shift it around, you just wind up not having the safe space. So, and taking away a lane on a highway is not an option. Yeah, we don't want to do that because the highway's already congested. That's why we're out here improving it. So we don't want to make it more congested by taking a lane away.
You
Permanent.
have car trouble.
If you have car troubles, and I will tell you this, just to take an opportunity as a additional safety, if you have car trouble, and don't get out of your vehicle,
Well, no, I know who to call.
but on the back of your driver's license, there's a number that you can call, and the systems will come in. Now, a lot of people don't know this, and Txdot, if you've been aware, reading the big boards, I can't remember exactly now, we have not had a death-free day on Texas roadways for many, many years.
Over 11.
Over 11, okay, fine. So Txdot's got a big push, it's called In the Streak. In the Streak is a big awareness campaign to be safe. Buckle up, drive not aggressively, drive defensively, and don't drive impaired. Those are three things that they're trying to focus on, and we're really asking everyone to help us get to a point where Texas has a death-free day on our roadways.
So what happens if you call them?
There will be assistance that will come for you, and you are safer in your vehicle than being outside your vehicle. Your vehicle is meant to sustain crashes. You outside your vehicle are not meant to sustain crashes. I can tell you just one story on LBJ when it was under construction, and it was in the evening. Car stalled in the right-hand lane. The gentleman got out behind his car and was trying to push it. Okay, vehicle came up from behind, he was killed instantly. So help me, help you, and help your family and your friends to be safe out there, okay?
And you want to run your warning lights too, right?
Yes, if you can turn your hazards on, make it where you're visible as much as you can, but stay in your car. You're safer in your car than you are. Yes, sir.
An aside, but between projects here, who writes the messages on boards for the tree, like through the Super Bowl and that kind of stuff?
Those are cute? Okay. Those messages come out of Austin, and then they're sent out to the districts that maintain traffic management centers. And they're meant to kind of get your attention. So, you know, you read it.
Sort of like a Southwest.
Right, exactly. So it's to get your attention and for you to talk about to somebody else, which helps spread the word, right? And that's what we want.
That's okay.
Yes. Other questions? Yes, sir, in the back.
What kind of safety record is going on out there with the project?
In terms of workplace injuries, I know that they've had some. I don't know exactly what the number is, but they have had some incidences. I can always find that information out and give it to you if you want to give me your name at the end of the meeting. But I don't know that number off the top of my head. but I can find it. Other questions? Okay. On the 360 widening, work began this past summer, and really the limits are from Abrams Street, roughly, to Kingswood Boulevard, which is the first major cross street south of I-20. And what we're doing is an inside widening. Now, there are 3 bridges that we have to work on, because 360 goes over some roads and under some roads. Like 303, it goes under. But at Mayfield, at Park Road, and at Abram, 360 crosses the roadway. So we're rebuilding Abram Bridge completely. We are adding to the interior at Park Road and Mayfield. And the contractor has split the long project up. That basically Mayfield to the south is the first part of the inside widening. Abram Street Bridge is a full 2-year project. So they've started on it, they'll continue working on it. You see there, it's scheduled to be finished next summer, not this summer, but next. And as they finish the south widening, they will open that up, and then they'll work from Mayfield up toward Abram on the inside widening there. So it's a way for the contractor to get some things done, open it up to the public. But the whole time they're working on it. Yes, sir.
360.
Well, it's like someone asked me, will 35 never be under construction? And I said, it's a long road. It's going to be under construction somewhere sometime. And 360 is like that. Yeah, they're always doing something. This past summer, if you've driven 360, they had a big summer all summer long about from Brown, Lamar Brown, to the north up towards Trinity Rail Express, where they kind of ground the concrete down, made a smoother ride. It's got a little bit more friction, so it's safer. So there's always something happening on the roadways. Yes, sir.
Is that 360 now a toll road?
360, is it Camp Wisdom?
Yeah.
From Camp Wisdom to the south is a toll road. From Camp Wisdom to the north, it's not toll.
Up to the airport?
Yes, sir, up to the airport. And from Camp Wisdom to the south, NTTA operates it, and Txdot provides the maintenance, and Txdot will. So it's a way for Txdot to do some things where it's kind of taking some of their system off. But that's the agreement that they have there. All right. I'm sorry. And so here, we're still coordinating with the venues, but we're also coordinating with the General Motors assembly plant, which is right next to us at Avery Street. So they have a lot of employees that live in South Arlington that come up 360 and have to go through our lane closures. And they also have suppliers with their just-in-time delivery to the assembly plant. So we try to keep them informed as much as possible about what we're doing, so that way they can adjust to certain lane closures that we have and the delays that those come.
How challenging was that widening of the railroad? For the railroad?
Oh, division? I helped on that one. That was very challenging because when we had,
That was the best thing that ever happened.
yeah, it was the best thing, right? One of
Were
those,
you able to keep the trains moving all day long and do that?
the trains moved continuously. Yeah, we couldn't stop it. Now, what was interesting is when we were placing beams over the roadway, we tried to coordinate with UP because in order to detour traffic, we didn't have a frontage road. So you had to go to Great Southwest Parkway if you were going north, and you had to go to Stadium if you were going south. And we would tell them, hey, we're going to have this closure all weekend long to tear down a bridge or to put beams up on a bridge. And invariably, UP parked a train over Great Southwest, because they're switching. And so we had to go to the next street. We had that in our plan, so that whenever it was blocked, our Arlington police who were there, off-duty officers, they were to cone off the left turn lane so you couldn't get it and get frustrated and send people to the next crossing where there was additional detour sign. But that was a challenging project. So this is looking north. General Motors is right here. If I'm right now, yeah. So this is Abram right here. There's Division that we're talking about with the railroad, the pedestrian bridge. So a lot of the work is right in here, that southbound entrance and northbound exit, we had to close those down because as we're widening to the outside first. We pushed all the traffic in, squeezed it in the center, and then now we're building the outsides. After we get the outsides built, we'll move traffic out, and we'll tear down the bridges in the center, and then build the center up. So here's looking at Park Row and then up north. So nothing really, these pictures aren't really exciting because nothing's happening because it's in the later phase. Here is 303. And here is just south of I-20. And you can see here, this asphalt thin layer and this dirt, that's the inside widening that we're doing. So they're putting asphalt down and they'll put concrete pavement on top. And that's really that project. It's pretty simple. Any questions about the 360 widening?
How much money is that?
Oh, I had that on the slide. I've got so many numbers. I thought I did. I'm drawing a blank as to what the cost is, but I know that the cost is on the website. So keep 3360 moving. If you go to information, frequently asked questions, the cost is there.
That widening goes all the way to Camp Bismarck.
It goes to Kingswood Boulevard. Yeah, it goes to Kingswood Boulevard, the major street just south of I-20. All right, so there's that. The 820 East Loop project, where there are more questions on 360 widening. Okay, 820 East Loop project. Again, this is a project where we are building those direct connector ramps between 820 and 121 so that you don't have to get off of Highway 10 and do some of those strange movements to go highway to highway. That's what we're building. I will say, to let you know that we are building what's called an interim phase, not the ultimate phase. I've got a visualization in here that will show you the ultimate phase. The ultimate phase has the express lanes in there. But what we are building does not include express lanes. What we are building are the direct connectors. We're building the main lanes for the non-toll traffic, and we're rebuilding frontage roads, things like that. This project is $174 million, and it is scheduled to be under construction through 2023. So I keep getting these jobs. At one point, Txdot, I'm going to have to retire from doing
So
this.
when's it going to be widened from north from I-30 to all that?
Look at that right there. Thanks for the segue. I appreciate
But
that.
that's like,
Yeah.
long overdue.
Yeah, so what we're doing is, it's not directly at I-30, but it's at Randall Mill with the Trinity crossing. And the two, well, it's really the crossing of the Trinity, and then the next crossing is Mosier Lake crossing, which is really kind of an overflow for the Trinity. And that goes all the way up to Glenview Pipeline. We're not doing anything in the interchange. And then we come down 121 to Big Fossil Creek. So just on the west side of Richland Hills. So those are the project limits. And these are all the things we're doing in the interchange on 820. Really the biggest thing here is the interchange itself. And we're doing some work at Trinity Boulevard, the Randall Mill, on 820, providing 4 general purpose lanes, which is the 2 in each direction. 4 in each direction. The new bridge over the Trinity, better ramps, things like that. And from Trinity up to 820, 183, we'll have 5 northbound lanes, 6 southbound lanes, continuous frontage road crossing over the Trinity Rail Express, connecting Trinity Boulevard to Hearst up north, and then ramp improvements. And then we're reconstructing Highway 10 as it crosses 820. Yes, sir.
Okay, that intersection on 20 and 820, I got broadsided as traffic was coming off that Bowman Road.
Bowman Springs.
Oh, Bowman Springs.
Yeah, she didn't realize that her lane ran out,
Right.
and she hit the side of me.
Mhm.
And then he said, she said,
Right.
so I paid for that, my.
Right. Now,
But that's not in this
what you're talking about is further south. That's going to be the last project I talked about.
I've heard of a lot of accidents in that area.
Yeah, there are, and again, it's good when you're driving, do all the things you were taught in school about signal, looking over your shoulder. I tell my kids that all the time because I catch them not doing it. And it's real easy to get out of the habit, but it's safer to do that when you do that.
Well, the only thing I want to say is I don't remember any sign indicating that lane,
And
ended, yeah.
okay. There's probably a sign, I bet there's a high probability there's a sign, but like a lot of times, people just don't see the signs. I get a lot of requests to put more signs up, and I can tell you people aren't reading the signs that are there, because I can tell them certain points. I've got 3 or 4 signs telling you something, you just never saw them.
In Spanish?
No, sir. No, sir. So this is going to be a visualization. Again, this is the ultimate project that you're going to see that includes everything when Txdot has enough money to do all of the work. But you will see the direct connections from 121 to 820, as well as the frontage roads, things like that in this visualization.
How far along are we at this point?
Very, very early.
Okay,
Yeah, because construction just started this past summer.
okay, good, I thought